So I've recently got my hands on a greenhouse and I'm wondering about how I can collect the water off the roof. The gutters are not brilliant for getting the water to come off the roof and to land into a bucket or anything like that because they're too close to the side and there's no real way for the water to run down into any container. I had a look online for guttering options and there was quite a lot there, but some of them were quite expensive and others were coming from the other side of the world and would take weeks to arrive. But my problem was it was raining today and I needed some way to get all of this water that was coming onto my roof and somehow get it into my water butts. So that's when I noticed that on one side of the greenhouse there was a tiny little twig that had just got washed into the guttering that was allowing the water to fall slightly further away from the greenhouse than it usually would. The idea is similar to rain chains, which if you Google them are a kind of thing you see quite often in the States, where you're basically giving the water a channel to go down rather than just dribbling down the edge of, your guttering or whatever is that the rainwater is going into. It can be a little bit tricky, you have to reposition the twig and sometimes the water will want to flow underneath the twig or flow away from it. But as a short, cheap and dirty stopgap solution to getting that water out of those little gutters, stopping it from just flowing down the side of the greenhouse and getting it into something, either a rainwater barrel or a bucket or whatever it is, this worked really well, and I managed to fill up 3 or 4 buckets in just one day and add them to another existing rainwater butt using this method.